Welcome back to OVW.
Ladies and gentlemen, OVW 1000 takes place October the 10th. We're going live on 4th Street Live, 411 South 4th Street in downtown Louisville, the heart of the city's tourism, dining, and entertainment district. OVW 1000, brought to you by the Knight School of Welding and Lemmy Law.
I cannot wait for this, Gilbert. Here he is. Hey, it's the Hurricane.
Stand back. And this shows how big 1000 truly is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time that Hurricane Helms has ever stepped foot in Davis Arena. First time he's competed on OVW television. And you know why he's here? Because he wants to be the OVW champion at OVW 1000.
Well, you talk about the history of OVW, the rich history that we have. Some of the greatest wrestlers from all over the world have competed here in OVW, and now you're literally seeing people from all over the world coming to OVW to try to win the grandest prize of them all.
And, you know, so we learned about a week ago that Hurricane Helms would be in Davis Arena tonight, and all week we have seen the worst weather, monsoon-like storms. So Mother Nature in Louisville prepared for the Hurricane's arrival.
I can tell you right now, the last thing I want to see is a hurricane, especially here in the Davis Arena.
And ladies and gentlemen, this match, Hurricane Dapper Dan, it was scheduled to be your main event, but thanks to the chaos created by the Monster Abyss, we now have a new main event that will see Abyss squaring off against Randy Royal for the final spot in the Great 8.
But this is a main event caliber match right here. You have Dapper Dan, the man Dapper Dan, against Hurricane Helms.
Let me tell you something about Randy Royal. He's going to need to save a little bit of that aggression he was taking out on Dean Hill for later on tonight against Abyss. He's going to need all of that.
We know the names who have already qualified, 6 of them. Randall Floyd.
Look at this.
The Trinidad Titan, Justin Smooth. Jax. Crimson. Tommy Dreamer.
I think he's wanting him to take off the mask.
Well, maybe Hurricane doesn't have the superpowers he thought he had. He's not quite powerful enough to pick up Dapper Dan. Now, keep in mind, Dapper Dan is a large man.
That's right, and he knows how to fight in every style you can imagine, too.
And I left one off, guys. Billy Gunn. Billy Gunn.
Oh,
the
Billy
6th.
Gunn.
The 6th to qualify. You know all about that, don't you?
Oh, shut up, Gilbert. He's been a thorn in my side for weeks.
Well, this is interesting here. Hurricane is trying to do what he can to take Dapper Dan off his feet, but just can't quite seem to get enough steam
to do it. You know about Hurricane Force Winds.
Well, apparently it's not enough to, oh gosh, he poked him in the eye. You can't do that.
It doesn't have to be fancy to be effective, McNaylor.
Oh, shut up. Don't use my words against me.
What is this?
What's up with that?
Superhero-like strength.
Oh.
From Hurricane.
Now, Dapper Dan's own momentum took him over the top rope as Hurricane stands tall in the middle of the ring. Oh, no.
Superhero gonna fly here?
I sure hope not.
He doesn't even have his cape. You can't fly without your cape.
We're about to see.
Yeah, I didn't think
Shannon
so.
brings up a good point about physics there. You got to have a cape to fly.
Everybody knows that.
But you got to take the fight to the floor sometimes as Hurricane tries to take on Dapper. Oh, gosh.
Those superhero right hands just met the steel post.
Well, I'll tell you right now, the more hardcore this match gets, you want to involve the match outside, the more it favors Dapper Dan. There's no doubt about it.
Indeed, I agree 100%.
I don't care what his mask is made out of. If you go against that steel pole, the steel pole wins every time.
It's an equalizer, to say the least.
Hurricane looks like he's been downgraded to a light drizzle right now, doesn't he?
Stop it.
I was about to say, our first tournament match ended up being a DQ. I thought we were going to get a count out.
Dapper Dan, like a freight train, runs through Hurricane Helms, shoulders on the mat. But he's out in one.
You better get on him, Dapper. Come on.
gotta tell you, I'm impressed with Dapper Dan right now.
Dapper Dan certainly bringing a stormy night
Oh.
to Hurricane Helms.
Oh, good one, Gilbert.
Well, I'm not the only one. You're not the only one who's got puns here, Doc.
But
Look
you're
at this.
absolutely
Cover.
correct,
Dapper's
though.
on top. You know, I saw Dapper Dan in back earlier tonight, and he was emphatic, hell-bent, saying that he would advance onto the Great Eight. He's been a tag team champion. He was the first ever Anarchy champion. He was Dapper Dan, a former television champion, multi-time Southern Tag Team champion, but he's never held. Cover here, shoulders on the mat. Hurricane's in trouble, but he's out in two. But Dan's never been an OVW heavyweight champion.
Well, I took a second there. I wasn't sure if Hurricane was going to quite make it out of that. He just barely shoved Dapper Dan off of his chest.
Look at this. He's just
Clawing.
choking him out right now with his own arm.
Clawing. At the Hurricane is Dapper Dan.
You know, choking him almost with his own arms there.
I think maybe he's trying to rip off that mask.
Oh, is that what he's doing? Oh, you're right.
Let's see the true identity of Hurricane Helms.
Hurricane struggling to keep it on. Ooh, works his way free here and comes back with a thunderous right. But I don't think you want to trade blows here with the 320-pounder Dapper Dan.
No doubt about it. You and I know that. We've all seen it for weeks here. Uh-oh.
There's something about superhero-like strength, Doc.
That's very true. And Hurricane's trying to pick up some offense here, but isn't enough. He has him reeling. Still can't take him off his feet, though.
And again, the brute force and strength and size advantage helps out Dapper Dan. Hurricane.
Get him, he got him.
Oh! Time and Hurricane with a scoop slam.
How did he do that?
Superhero-like strength.
Oh, my God. Is he really going to try to choke
No
slam
way.
Dapper Dan?
No way. Uh-oh.
Dan's got the Hurricane. Dan's got the Hurricane. He covers him here, and that's it.
And that's
Dan's going
all
on. Dan's
it
going
takes,
on.
ladies and gentlemen.
To the Great
Oh, he
Eight.
kicked out.
Hurricane's still alive.
That's a little too close. I thought he had him. Dapper Dan did too.
Now, Dapper Dan's wondering what's up with that. That's a Death Valley driver. That normally puts his opponents away.
Literally is Dapper
no.
Dan's best. It's literally Dapper Dan's best.
Come on, ref. Make him let go of the chokehold.
Going for it again.
No way.
No.
Hurricane with the choke slam.
Are you
Dapper
kidding
Dan's
me?
looking at lights, and Dapper Dan got caught in the eye of the storm. The Hurricane advances to the Great Eight. The Hurricane Helms, is on the road to 1,000.
Wow.